Hi, welcome to Christian Meditative Yoga, episode 52, Bridges. I'm Julia.
And I'm Boo.
And this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. We're dealing with one pose here that's a very important and strong pose. It is the bridge pose. Now, the proper name for it is Setu Bandha Sarvagasana, and it's made up of 5 words: Setu, bridge; Bandha, lock or bind; Sarva, all; Anga is limb; and Asana means pose. So you're locking all your limbs into a pose. It's also called the two-legged table pose. At any rate, I am going to go into the basic bridge pose, which I want people to avoid. Do not do this if you have injuries or weakness in your neck, lower back, or shoulder. Don't do this one. I have 3 different variations. One of them's real easy and one's middle. This is the hardest one. It's the basic bridge pose. And as I do it, Boo has some scriptures for you. Speak up.
Genesis 28:12. Jacob had a dream, and behold, a ladder was set on the earth, with its top reaching to heaven, and behold, the angels of God were ascending and descending on it. Genesis 9:13. God said, I set my bow in the clouds, and it shall be for a sign of a covenant between me and the earth.
As I come down out of this, I must jam my elbows into the yoga mat and slowly lower my back down. And then I'm going to come up and tell you about the mild bridge pose, which is what most people would want to start with. The mild bridge pose, you put a pillow under your head. I'm going to put a pillow between my legs. I'm going to press my hands and arms and elbows way into the yoga mat. I'm going to kind of slightly lift my trunk up that way, and then I'm going to let my legs be further apart because that gives you less stress on the muscles you're using. So I'm going to go into that pose, and Boo has some more scriptures for you.
Luke 14:28. And these are the words of Jesus. For which of you, intending to build a tower, does not sit down first and count the cost and whether he has enough to finish it? Isaiah 61:4. Then they will rebuild the ancient ruins. They will raise up the former devastations, and they will repair the ruined cities and the desolation of many generations. And I will tell you what, when I went to Italy, age of 14, and saw all those ruins, I knew that somebody or some people might someday feel like rebuilding.
Wow. The key to this bridge pose is to make sure that your head and neck are just relaxed and can move from side to side like this. This is the mild bridge pose. I've got my arms to my sides. I'm pressing my elbows and my arms quite hard into the yoga mat. I've got my legs further apart, and I put a pillow between them because it just adds a softness. And if you pull your legs together against that pillow, you can tell it really puts a lot more stress on the muscles there. And of course, I'm coming down slowly and coming back up. The really great thing about the bridge pose, and the reason that it is a really good thing to do, is because it does so much for your body. It opens your chest, the middle and upper back. It gives your body alignment, so it's symmetrical. It works on your glutes, that's your butt. It works as well as squats do. And engages more muscles. It engages every muscle, whereas squats only do 2 of the sets of muscles on your butt. And this does all of them. It stretches your hamstrings, and it restores you due to the fact that your head and your neck are lower than your heart. And this suppresses the fight or flight nervous system reaction that you have in your body. And that's why I'm saying when you do the bridge pose, you want to make sure that your head and your neck are very loose and very relaxed. Now I am going to show you the exercise, which is the easiest bridge pose. It's really an exercise to get ready for the bridge pose. And I'm going to put the pillow between my legs here. That just gives you a feeling of softness it's just nice. I'm going to put a pillow under my head, and then I'm going to make sure my head and my neck can roll. And then I'm going to put my arms down to my side, and I'm going to put them really hard and drive those elbows into the yoga mat and everything. And I'm going to lift and open my chest and breathe in and out. Boo has us some scriptures.
1 Timothy 2:5. For there is one God and one mediator also between God and men, the man Jesus Christ. Matthew 26:36. Then Jesus came with them to a place called Gethsemane, and he said to his disciples, sit here while I go over there and pray.
Okay, now pop that out. Let your legs come apart. Up a little closer with your feet. Lift just slightly. Don't hurt, just slightly. And let it down real slow. That's a good exercise to get ready for bridge pose. Bridge pose is really good for your body, and it's easier on people on your hips and your knees than squats are. Squats are really hard on your knees and your hips. I much prefer this. We wanted to end with the two scriptures about Jesus, because this is Christian Meditative Yoga, and we want to thank you for watching it. This is episode 52. We're going to take a week off and start off with a new year of Christian Meditative Yoga with the last day of July. I believe it's July 27th that we're taking off, because this is the 20th. So it will be the first part of August.
Boo had her birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, Boo!
Boo turned 42.
Whoa, you don't look it.
Well, I hope not.
You look like a kid.
All right.
Ah!
You!
Yeah, all right. So I think it'll be August the 3rd that we'll come back on with a new series of the Christian Meditative Yoga. We want to thank you for joining us, and always remember, this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Have a great day today and every day, and the best to you. See you next year.